And we are back on the Rodriguez Show. Shout out to Eric Young and Blake Jones for that performance. And now it's time for the return of the prettiest rapper in the juice. He's one of the greatest of all time.
Oh, stop.
Pretty Papes. How's it going, man?
Man, I'm fucking beautiful, bro. What a
kids are excited to see you.
What a polite, amazing intro from the Rodriguez's, man. Yeah, I'm fucking back with my Rodriguez family, dude.
Thank you.
I'm about to, remarry one of your daughters or something like that. Rodriguez family.
Rodriguez family.
Right now, yeah.
Marry my cousin.
We'll yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I'm already married. I'm sorry, dog.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, fam. Thank you, fam. Appreciate that.
So we've talked to you a few times on the phone. You performed a Kill 'Em at the Pole. Shout out to you for doing that. How you been, man? How's this rollout of Romance Mike been on you?
I'm wonderful, bro. Life is a trip, bro. I mean, I'm highly blessed.
Yeah.
Highly favored. I mean, we just put out the Romance Mike Deluxe album like
a week ago.
So I'm blessed to even okay, I'm already blessed to just be able to drop an album during the quarantine, and then now to be able to drop like another version of it with like some additions and spins and even things that, because timing wise I wanted it to drop on Valentine's Day, right? So it did. But then like after the fact I had some certain like layers and different things I was thinking about too, like skits and different stuff like that. So this deluxe is like kind of like everything that I got to execute everything that I wanted to do on this version. So it's like you get little peppers of everything, you know what I'm saying?
And it works out because it's like we as fans of the music get more, and you as like the person creating it, you're like revamping the thing that you had already worked on so much.
Yeah, it's wonderful, man.
Romance Mike Deluxe Edition's out everywhere. You can stream it. How are you balancing, being able to, promote your music and still working, and how's that going, man?
I mean, shoot, the balance is like it's a daily challenge, bro, between like you push and pull in between, of course, working on your music and then your personal life, relationships, and then of course, I mean, I work a job at a weed shop right now too, so normal job as well, and like putting bills on the table and trying to turn this music thing into something that feeds us over a long term of time. You know what I mean? Like it's tough, bro. It's hard to find balance. It's a battle every single day, but like that battle is also what keeps you creating too, because it's like shit. Like I need to express. I need to get this off my chest now because of how hard this is, and it's almost funny because it's like we make it hard on ourselves as creatives
because you want it to sound exactly like it's in your head. I'm gonna keep working until it sounds like that,
and then we challenge ourselves. But like those challenges is where the sound actually comes from, and for me, like I feel like that's where my growth of sound has come from, is just from challenging myself, challenging my time, challenging what I can do, like just on an artistic level and just on a human level, you know what I mean? Like really testing my limits. And I feel like testing my limits has just made me a stronger person, and I feel fucking amazing now that quarantine's over and we're back on the circuit. We back on go, man. And motherfuckers ain't ready now, bro. Like shit, I'm a whole new beast, bro.
And I see, we see it on Instagram. You're working and you're still working on the music, and like you said, like you just want to keep creating, and as long as you're creating things like Romance Mike, that pays off, like the artistic reward of it even.
And that's what it seems like, bro. Like you can see it, like you're having fun with it type of shit. Like it's just, it's all natural type of shit. Yeah, obviously you're going to put in work no matter what. But like, you can just tell you're having a great time doing it.
Thank you.
And that's what's up, bro. That's why I like that energy is just like, I fuck with this dude.
Thank you. Because, I mean, you have to have a good time doing it, man. I mean, like, because then what else are we doing? It's just like, if you're not having a good time doing this, like, this is, I mean, to me, this is like, we're all chatting right now in the fucking, like, a radio room. You know what I mean? Like,
this is our art.
Shit that's like, this is our art. This is, how fucking cool is that? Not everybody gets to do that. There's like a difference between saying you have to do something and you get to do something. It's true. You know what I'm saying? It's like we get to do these things every day. Blessed. You know what I mean?
So how did that, one of the things, like if you see people appreciating, you see it growing, how did you end up on all these like NFL, like UFC, TikTok? How did that?
I mean, dude, this is something that good. I mean, it's crazy because it is. Of course, like to me, I always think of like, yeah, man, it was like our hard work, our sound and stuff like that too. But it's hard work mixed with just chance and like a lot of cool things all coming together. I mean, we're talking first. So I'm signed to this distribution company is called Create Digital. They're under like Sony. So every time I drop something, songs will get submitted. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they will be kind of in like this library for different corporations and companies to kind of shop through. They're shopping through whether I can use this or I can use that.
Yeah.
And basically being in that library is kind of what took it from like level 1, as in like getting chosen for like one little TikTok from the Celtics, to like being picked up and snowballed by so many different like sports. Like I feel like it has a big theme on like sports. A lot of people that do like sports TikTok, sports type of content, like really like relay with that song because of the tempo. It's like right. And it's like it's just wild to think like how music translates. You know what I mean? This is a song that I had made in 2016. We didn't shoot the video till 2019
because it blew up.
We over that 3 months from 2019, we pushed it for like 3-4 months in 2019, kind of let it be, you know what I'm saying? A year later, 2020, then it gets picked up. A year later now, 2021, I'm talking about it right now, and it's just now getting me like the, you know, certain acclaim and certain attention that I need in order to grab these listeners and bring them in closer and to show them what I'm actually really about. You know what I mean? But like, it's crazy how much time that takes. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? 2016, like I spoke those words
long time ago,
5 years ago. You know what I mean? And it's just like it's just now surfacing. You know what I mean? And it's just like you have to be patient. If you're doing anything, because it's like that's I don't know. I think it's insane. You know what I mean? Just the amount of time it takes in general. Like you don't think of that. Like when you're making a song, like you're like, oh man, in 5 years this is gonna be here. Like no, you just think, oh, this is hot. All right. You might be, if you're an artist, you might be over it like 5 days later. You might 5 weeks later, like, man, that's an old ass song, but it's like, no, that's brand new to somebody. Oh,
dude,
you know what I mean?
And you still perform it as if it was like the first time you've done it. Like you still kill it.
You know, if it's authentic art that came from your heart, like it's timeless to me. You know what I mean?
And the way we've seen you perform it was obviously at our live stream, but you've been working on a lot of live streams and that with Oh That's Filthy. How's that? Like that room must be like a creative ass place, right?
I mean, it's just myself. Of course, we got Steven, we got Devereaux, Daniel James, Noah James, Rain Raps, and we're all really just working hard to trying to help each other grow and show the world that we're special. You know what I mean? We're definitely a different type of music camp, but I feel like our eclecticness is like our strength. You know what I mean? And I feel like in the long run, it gives us a larger network, and I know we're gonna keep picking up new dope people along the way. You know what I'm saying? And just keep getting our wins and doing what we got to do, doing our job. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man.
Yeah. But we all play a role on this team. You know what I mean? And we all kind of try to have each other's back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, shout out to all the other artists that are working with you. And one of the reasons why I mentioned that was because you were able to go to Miami with Steven. How did that come about?
Music Swipe. So it's this app called Music Swipe. They're actually in the beta testing right now. So they're still trying to test. They're trying to add on artists so they could test the app further. It's basically an app they're paying based on subscription number. So like the more subscriptions, more people that are on the app, the larger your portion is going to be compared to like a Spotify or something like that, where you're getting paid per stream, per spin, things like that. Oh, okay. Per spin, like less than a cent type thing. Well, this year, like actually taking like, it's almost like music, like communism. You're like taking like a portion of the, you're taking like a portion of it, but it's like a fair portion of what the subscription is. You know what I mean? Like your total subscription base.
So is it your personal subscriptions or the app's subscription?
It's the total. It's like the total and then mixed with like your personal too. They figure out some way. But the theme behind it is Music Swipe. It's like Tinder. It's like the Tinder of music. And basically if you hear like a little snippet of the artist, you swipe right, you swipe left, you dig it, you don't dig it.
So it's kind of like a social media of music. It'll come to you and you either like it or you don't like it, you subscribe or don't subscribe.
And this is also a streaming platform that does have a social media aspect, as in like the fans can message the artist directly, kind of like how SoundCloud used to be, where you could like actually talk to people and stuff like that. Nice. So you can actually talk to anybody that's like listening to your stuff too. So I thought it was a fucking sick app. Honestly, the CEO Jackie, she had DM'd me and she just like sent me a voice message about how she liked my music and she wanted to like talk to me about opportunity to Miami. I voice messaged her immediately back after I heard that. She sent me an email, it's funny. I read the email. I was like, man, there's no way y'all ain't taking me on no fucking yacht. What the hell is this shit? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like over here, the super skeptical. Like, don't believe anything is gonna be what it is until I get there and see that shit with my own eyes. Yeah. Like, we got there and it was everything they said, bro. We was at the hotel cooling. Yeah. They set us up. We was eating. All our meals were provided for. Drinks was provided for. We was on a yacht. I did a little showcase. I performed. And then we came back home and it was but it was a wonderful experience, bro. Like, it was cool to actually see. I only like meet those people, like shout out Jackie, Peter, Brad, like the whole like Music Swipe team. But like, it was cool to like meet those people and also meet like all the other artists there and see like, I don't know, it was a whole different type of energy, bro. It was a whole different type of energy.
Place, right?
Creative hub.
A whole like just new motivation that I felt. I don't know, like when you're in Miami, you seeing like. He's on the yacht, right? You're looking out and you're seeing like all these big fucking houses, dude. You're seeing like, I think I saw like Usher's boat or some shit like that on MTV Cribs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at cars like, oh, it's fucking Usher's yacht. Look at that big ass fucking yacht. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, just to see shit like that and see people like who really like who did it. You know what I mean? They did it like so that they're originally from like this from real estate and like Bitcoin money. It's like see people who did it and then like they're trying to do it again. And it's like the hunger, like it's just so motivating to see that, like motherfuckers that have actually made it happen. It's like, oh fuck, and then I'm talking to you, and we're not that different. You made it happen. Why the fuck? Why can't I make it happen? Yeah, you know what I mean. And that's all it is, bro.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, I think it's true. Like you're around people that are as dedicated as you are, because they wouldn't be on that boat if they weren't. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So that energy you just feed off of it.
Yeah, it was wonderful. So that was the Miami experience. It wasn't like we were hitting the club and all like that. No, like we were working, but like we had, it was beautiful. It was super motivating, bro. And makes me want to just travel more, man. I mean, for me, I'm putting out in the air going to the Philippines next year. So that's me. I really want to go back to the homeland and do some music shit out there. Yes. But we're gonna see how it goes.
You're posting stuff like the word of the day, right? For Philippines.
I'm trying to re-up on some new words and some new phrases. We're on a little hiatus, but Tagalog word of the day is coming back soon.
There you go. Man, I'm learning shit too.
Yeah.
So
man.
Romance Mike Deluxe edition, we already talked about how it dropped. You added some stuff. How did you decide to add the tracks you did? How did that?
I mean, okay, so they were a lot of them like focused on you. Was like a beat that I really wanted to get to, but I just didn't get to it in time. Crazy For You is funny. Crazy For You, I had a choice between writing To Love With You and Crazy For You, and it was like kind of like close towards like deadline time. I had to turn some shit. I was like, where do I go here? Do I go here? Do I go here? Do I go here? I chose Love With You, and then later on I chose
Crazy For You.
Crazy For You, and I stuck with that. Carlos made that beat. Los Wave made that beat. He's amazing, dude. And then,
that was my top track of the week last week, by the way.
Thank you, man. Crazy For You. Okay, thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Shout out my brother Radio Raymond T. He was on the beginning of that. He's like this really dope DJ out in San Diego. Yeah. He also works for Live X Live, which is another cool like live streaming.
Yeah, I watched your app. Performance on that one.
They're dope people. So he was on the beginning of that, and then my homie, like my best homie from high school, was like. I had to put a little skit on the end,
I'm gonna love my one.
Just to fucking throw a little character on there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like skits are like also something that have gone away, kind of in the culture too, and I kind of wanted to bring that back as well. Yeah. I had wished that I had done it on the original Romance Mike, so I was like, we got to do it on the deluxe.
Yeah. Because you added the intro too and everything.
Yeah. And then the other song, Dedicate, right? So the song Dedicate, that's towards the end. That was originally like a completely different beat, completely different song. We had scratched the beat. Carlos had reproduced it, and then I had Devereaux kind of in the background throwing some little harmonies, vocals, and things like that. Shout out Devereaux, she killed this album. She's actually on Focused on You too. It doesn't show up on the credits, but you can hear her. She's a little,
you can hear her.
Little pepper in the background. She's amazing, dude. Yeah. So we had her throw a little something in the back, and that came out like super special too. And then. Of course, like, dude, the two remixes that I gotta shout out my brother, my producer Los Wave, for just being such such a visionary, such a beast, and such like a big like part of the actual sound that is Romance
Cuddle
Mike.
season too, right?
You know what I mean? Since Cuddle season as well. So it's like that's basically actually where we culminated and reconnected was from Cuddle season before, and they were like we hadn't made some records in a little bit. We're like let's go again with Romance Mike, and that's how it was. You know what I mean?
Together,
so yeah, man. But
that
I love
chemistry.
Thank you, bro. I love making music with him, and I love just having like that type of concept and that theme and throwing love into the theme of hip hop music, having like a love themed hip hop music, hip hop album. You know, that was to me that was everything.
Well, it definitely is a work of art, Romance Mike.
Thanks, bro.
You just dropped a video for Read My Mind, right?
Yes, I did. I did just last week. Shout out to Zay. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. We're on the video run with this shit, dude. It's going down.
Any more videos coming up?
Yeah, I got another one for Lil Mama coming soon too. And then I want to shoot something for Love With You. So basically that's kind of how this year is going to go. I mean, I do have some collabs in the works as well with, of course, like OTF members as well as like just other artists that I've been just talking to. But like, yeah, I've been wanting to put out a few more visuals for Romance Mike Deluxe. Really give it that push. Really give it that love. Because, I mean, right now we've already given it 6 videos.
Yeah,
well,
I mean, you've been pushing it. Like you've been working hard.
Might as well. So it's just like I want to give people an epicenter to go back to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what we're trying to build is like an epicenter, and I want to build my artistic legacy. As in like, so if someone even hears something brand new, it's like what they go back on is they just hear this base, this foundation of wow, this is all really strong music. Because to me, like Romance Mike I was hard working. To me, that's some of my strongest music I ever made. I had to dig deep to write that shit too. So like, yeah, I want people to always be able to go back to that. I don't want that shit to disappear. I don't want it to die. That's why I just keep making shit for it. I love it. Yeah. I love that record.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's Romance Mike, all the videos, and it's exciting. Do you think that now you've been doing a lot of live stream performances? Are you going to start performing in person now, right?
Fuck yeah, dude. This weekend.
Yeah, this weekend?
Yeah, this weekend already. I'm at the Vita Wood. So Vita Kari, the girl who's actually, we shot Read My Mind there. She's changing her art space. So we shot that video in her art space. She's changing the whole look of it, whole vibe of it. They're gonna reveal it, and then me and Zay are performing along with a few other artists. Nice. And then on Sunday I'll be in Huntington, I believe at Killarney's in Huntington Beach for. Oh, nice. It's a benefit event for Amuse for Autism. So it's like it's actually a. So if you are free, the Rodriguez show is free. Yeah. You want to come out and support? I'll be doing a little set over there as well. Damn. So and then July 4th I'm in Long Beach at the Chive. Yeah, we're back on, bro. And then I was on some shit last week, the week before, bro. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like we back on, and you know, and the price has gone up. If anybody is curious, so the price has gone up. So summer's going well so far. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Good. So we're excited to see you in person out and performing in the summer. We're gonna do 60 seconds, and we're gonna do performance. After this, we're going to have Mondo play a couple tracks, and we'll be back on The Rodriguez Show. We got Pretty Papes coming up with the grand finale performance for today. Sheesh.